Make una see government where they say make they support. Government where they spend like say tomorrow, not they. Government will not get the interest of the people for mind. Government where they spend money for itself. You know they think of the poor man. We not see Gary soak. Before they said Gary na poor man food, but right now Gary na very big man food. My country people, amid hardship in the land, President Bola TiNubU request to borrow to borrow $7.8 billion and 100 million euro in its administration's purpose plan has been granted. Hey, babalawo, Jason. This one just happened after the president asked the National Assembly to approve 2.17 trillion naira as 2023 supplementary budget. As that one constantly bolofo, we dey try make we digest that information. The next one just come igboyi. Now they will come the year say Sowore can attack Bola Ahmed Tinubu. He can call all in and the gang thieves as they don't plan to buy presidential yacht for 5 billion for one man who has never been in a stream before. Hey, they want to renovate a presidential lodge in Lagos for 4 billion for a man who just built a mansion in Lagos that stretches from Bodeleon to Queen's Drive in Ikoyi. Reason the Joker was grandstanding about the son sneaking into FEC meeting just to fool the unwavering. Hey, my country people, una no show worry on the mouth. Hey, and these things say they'll just talk calm, and it could be like say the people they laugh, they laugh, they share the news. How can your son be fooling himself? A full grown man, see they walk up around the father, they take your father glory when you cannot even feed for yourself. Your father say they feed you. Is a curse. My country people, we don't they think say maybe show what they just carry the thing, come from later. Now lie, oh, hey. In fact, Premium Times can report say the funding of the yacht was added to the 2023 supplementary budget sent to the National Assembly on Monday, October 30th. He said in the supplementary budget breakdown, the Nigerian Navy has proposed a capital expenditure of 42.3 billion. Wait, have you gonna say where this money dey now? Bank have been a grab. I don't understand because the word billion, they make my head hot. Jesus, hey, and a recurrent expenditure of 20.42 billion naira, totaling a budget estimate of approximately 62.8 billion. The budget also showed 4 billion is proposed for the renovation of the presidential quarters of the president and 2.5 billion for the renovation of the vice president's residence. My country people, continue na there end though. Na lie show they can continue to the right. He can't talk say the supplementary budget also show that the government plans to spend another 2.9 billion on sport utility vehicle SUV for presidential villa and another 2.9 billion to replace operational vehicles for the presidency. The budget also showed that the government plans to spend 1.5 billion on vehicles for the office of the First Lady, which doesn't exist under the country's law. Hey, they don't give this one a black eye, they don't brutalize her, they don't give her igbash. Why you way here? See, Nigeria problem that they put them, don't they put them for head to my country people. This man, I was shown at the video, he can't cry, he say police beat him. The thing we be say, we not even know what he would do say. Okay, but my already done. NSC President Joe Ajaro brutalized by police, hospitalized, spokesperson said. I don't feel pity for Ajaro when he was romancing with FG on industrial strike that should have taken place long ago at the detriment of many Nigerians. He never knew his payday will come soon. They don't serve you breakfast, oga. This is what you get when you support evil because of your personal interest. Be rest assured, it will come to you in double folds. Nigerians are suffering because it keeps playing on the emotions of Nigerians by continuous postponement of overdue nationwide strike. Make una continue one by one. All of una go collect from this Bola Ahmed Tinubu government.
My brother,
they were beating you.
they beat me. God must have taken extra time to create me.
Are you in Lagos?
Ordinarily, kind of beating.
You received. Okay. At this jet age.
APC, they are known for rascality, liars. They are not truthful. Everything about them is awkward. Mona ye full grown man, person papa. They curse. They curse people. They use strength on them. My country people, in this era we are, may God help us.
The deputy governorship candidate of the All Progressives Congress in Bayelsa State, Joshua McIver, stunned users on social media after he told his supporters during the party's campaign rally in Brass local government area of the state to chase out anyone misbehaving during the November 11th election. McIver said the miscreant should be chased to the river and let to die. Let's take a look before we come back for a discussion.
Let's be prepared. On the 11th, don't joke with anybody. If anybody misbehave for 2 brass, just go enter the sea, make him die. Another year, just make him die. After all, not be the other person will be the first person to die. So let's prepare and let's show them that this time around, what will take it? We are taking it for final.
Well, this is a deputy governorship candidate. I think this is such an inflammatory statement. I don't know if you spoke with
the deputy governorship candidate does not enjoy any form of immunity.
Absolutely not.
Section 308 says so, people have immunity, but the categories of persons are identified. And incitement, inciting people to cause public disorder, it's a felony.
Absolutely.
So the question is, why is the man still walking free? Where are the security agencies? I'm sure there are policemen there who are supposed to be law enforcement agents. He's inciting people to violence. Now, INEC too, the Electoral Act, part of the offenses in the Electoral Act is about people inciting other people to commit violence and using foul language and all of that under the law. So I'm sure, I hope that the security agencies will take this video and follow up accordingly.
Absolutely.
To make the man answer so that he doesn't carry out his threat.
Lastly, for this news, this man they call Yakub Mahmood, where it deceive us. Ha! Now this man I be the genesis of this problem. Now this man I make can we be say Bola Ahmed they spend anyhow, they borrow, continue the same borrow. Ha! If I look this man, I don't know what I want to do him. Well, when I see the thing we be say, they don't present script given, you go come they read. May I read what he talk? INEC Chairman Professor Mahmoud Yakub today appeared before the House of Representatives and Senate appropriation committees to defend the commissions of 18 billion supplementary budget. He explained that 10.6 billion out of the sum would enable the commissioners to pay its staff the 40% increase in particular allowance approved by the FG in April this year. At the same time, over 3 billion is meant to pay INEC staff the award of 35,000 approved for each public servant across the nation for 6 months by the FG, as well as the new duty tour advance. He said the commission will spend 1.6 billion on the conduct of 11 outstanding by-elections comprising of 5 federal constituencies, 4 state constituencies, and 2 senatorial districts. Another 1.4 billion for the augmentation of the cost differentials in the budget for the Bayelsa Imo Kogi governorship election. My country people, I tire. This man is supposed to be in jail by now. He's supposed to be rotting in jail because he's worse than Ekweremadu. At least Ekweremadu was doing it to save. This man sold Nigeria. Oh God.
Now concerning electoral, actually we have 2 challenges. The first one is the budget for the 2023 general election was appropriated by the National Assembly in 2022. We knew that there may be no budget in 2023 to take care of other elections or electoral activities. Therefore, we made provision in the 2022 election budget to capture not just the 2023 general election, but also 5 off-cycle governorship elections. Ekiti and Oshun held last year, and we made provision for Bayelsa, Imo, and Kogi governorship elections. So the 300+ billion that people have been talking about as election budget was not only meant for the general election, but also included 5 off-cycle governorship elections. However, since the budget was passed in 2022, some parameters have changed. For instance, the figures for the cost implication on PMS has changed from the 197 naira per liter to over 600 now. So we need augmentation. So part of the 18 billion is going to augment the conduct of elections in these 3 states. Already service providers are putting us under pressure. Many of them have actually doubled the cost from the amount we presented as our budget in 2022. So I've earmarked the sum of 1.4 billion for augmentation. But the last component for the conduct of election is related to what many honorable members have asked us. In the House of Representatives, vacancies have been declared. Why has INEC not conducted by-elections? There is no budgetary provision for the conduct of these unforeseen and unbudgeted by-elections. Honorable Chairman, honorable members, not many people in Nigeria will believe that within 4 months after the inauguration of the National and State Assemblies, 11 vacancies have occurred. 11 by-elections in 4 months. Unfortunately, the majority coming from the House of Representatives. There are 5 vacancies in the House of Representatives, 2 caused by death and 3 caused by resignation of honorable members. We have vacancies in 4 state constituencies across the country, and we have vacancies in 2 senatorial districts. And each time we conduct 3 senatorial by-elections, it's like conducting a governorship election, because each state in Nigeria has only 3 senatorial districts. So we have to make provision for the conduct of by-elections in 11 constituencies, 5 federal constituencies, 4 state constituencies, and 2 senatorial districts. And for that, we have made a provision for 1.6 billion. So this is, in summary, our breakdown for the 18 billion.
Country people, now I draw the curtains on a Bod TV, but we will analyze all the trends so they happen. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe this video. Thank you.